This week's travel vlog, we're headed out to Boondock in the Mark Twain National Forest. Get snowed in on a mountain after finding the most insane camping spot on a farm road. Paige knits some mittens, I try to figure out how to work on the road, and of course, we make a bunch of food. It's the night before a trip. Paige is stressing. Stuff's getting packed. Shit's everywhere. All of our food's in the RV.
It's a lot of food.
No food left in the house.
It's a whole week.
I know.
If we leave things, they'll go bad. It's like, remember what it was like to fly somewhere and go on a vacation?
No.
And clean the house
But
up?
vaguely, yes.
This
And then
is what that's like.
we'd have, yeah.
Without the
Come
flying.
home to a bunch of rotten food. No food in the cupboards. It's all in the RV. Except for this popcorn. This is for dinner tonight.
Are you making fun of me because I packed too much food?
No, I'm excited about how much food we're going to eat on this trip.
Okay, because it's a lot. We are packing and it's stressful, and Casey said we should share this part of it. So here I am to say that packing is stressful. Can't see you.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Alright, Casey, where are we going?
The Mark Twain National Forest. So it's in the middle of that. Outside of Roaring River State Park, there's a national forest area that's got some good boondocking, at least from what we can tell from a map. It's outside of Cassville, Missouri.
Cool.
It's so dark.
I said D.
Snack break. Heater break.
We grab a protein bar. I think they're maybe up there.
Okay. Keto chocolate peanut butter.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have this one. Oh, there's a wine bottle fell. That's what I heard. Hello, wine. One limitation, not a limitation, defect we found is that the cab heater doesn't work.
We knew that. I always forget how cold it gets.
I know. I mean, I'm saying we found that after we bought it. We've known it for a while now, but man, it's cold in here after half an hour of driving, and it's below freezing outside. So we just stopped to have a snack, turned the furnace on. We're in Rogers, halfway to the border.
Look at this, guys. There's a fire ring and 2 picnic tables. How legit is that? And we're just right on the road. Well, off the road. I've been so unhelpful because I'm so cold I don't want to move. But we found a spot. Casey face. Have we found a spot?
We found
You
the
want to
spot.
show everybody?
How's that for a spot? This is the Sugar Camp Scenic Byway, a very well maintained for a forest road. RV had no trouble navigating. Look at that. And the best part about this whole trip is my watch just went off and said winter storm warning. And so we're expecting 2 to 3 inches of snow today. And we're just gonna sit tight for a couple days. It's gonna warm back up and it'll all be melted in no time. But this should be fun. It's like, what time is it? 8 a.m.? I think it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We haven't even had breakfast yet. Just protein bars.
Okay, go check it out. I'm standing here.
What do you think, little monkey?
I like the little mini fire pit.
I can't believe there's a fire pit up here. That's awesome. You come make us a fire?
The fire pit's so cute.
I'm glad you think it's cute. Are you excited to go camping up here?
Yeah.
So we are at our camp spot, which I believe Casey already showed from the outside. And I've just been huddling for warmth in here. We ran the heat to get it kind of warmed up, and then we've got this little propane heater. I can't remember what it's called. Ready Buddy. Yeah, so that's like super warm. We do have a vent cracked for ventilation to be safe. So we left really early this morning. We woke up at like 5 and got everything ready and headed out. We're only about an hour from home, but it's supposed to snow today. So we wanted to be camping in the snow. We knew that was the thing, but then the forecast kept getting earlier and earlier, and we were like, we need to be camped before we need to be parked before it starts like actually snowing. We don't want to drive in snow, but we do want to camp in it, and it will have melted by the time we plan to go home. So we have planned to be snowed in, which is kind of fun. And right now it's sort of sleeting, raining, but it's supposed to cool down in about an hour, I think, and turn into real snow. So we left so early that we didn't have breakfast at home, so I've just fed everyone some oatmeal. Casey's out there setting up like the awning and stuff, which is fun. We've actually never used our awning while we're camping. And I think he's starting to collect some firewood. So we're about to head out and help him, but I've got to bundle Henry and I up real good and make sure we're waterproof and everything, and wipe a butt. Here goes an RV. On your leg.
I need a hug. I need a hug. Let's bring. Can you put the sticks right here under the awning so that the sticks don't get wet?
Sounds like a plan.
No.
Yeah, so Casey set up our awning. And he bought this little rug thing, so we can step out without getting all wet. It's so nice.
The guys out there in the woods.
Alright, let's go get him.
Boom, boom.
He's so handsome. Got quite a little wood pile stocked up here. Oh! Casey's breaking sticks. Did you bring your boots?
I do, they're under there.
You should
Get my
change,
nice boots
yeah.
off in a minute. Oh, I got sweaty. Now I'm cold.
The garden seems secure and safe. Step closer if you dare. You'll see more mushrooms popping up right here and there and there. Too. You can't go left, you can't go right because they've surrounded you.
Yeah.
It's starting to come down out there, guys. It's looking real snowy.
It's so snowy.
It happened real quick.
Look at those snowflakes, they're enormous.
That's big snow, Henry. Are you excited?
Yeah. The whole world's covered in snow.
So far.
Ooh.
So why not? You can't see our view anymore. Our view's gone. Here comes the Jeep. Beep beep.
He's driving. He's driving through
Everyone
the
else is like,
snow.
gotta get out of here.
Everyone else getting the hell out of town. Well, it's been 10 minutes. Our hot water heater's making some noise. Hello, hot water heater. Wow, those are big snowflakes. We haven't gotten snow in so long. And it's probably snowing about this much at home. We're only about an hour drive north of home. Not even like due north. So there's probably getting some good snow back home too. Got our wood pile. Snow update. It's really going.
It's really snowy. I'm so excited.
Lunchtime. Oh, mine's on the stove.
1 o'clock. Lunch.
Henry's already had his lunch.
Yeah.
Henry, what you got going back here in the bedroom? Oh, Darth Vader?
Yeah, Darth Vader turned Anakin.
Because Luke sees the good in him and convinces him to return to the light side of the Force. But if you mean how do you take Vader's helmet off and see his face, we don't have that Vader. Our toy doesn't do that. Oh my goodness, Henry, it's just snowing.
Yeah, but look at all the trees.
I know.
Go outside.
Yeah, I had to drop the canopy down to keep the snow from accumulating on it. So now we've got a snowdrift out there.
It's snowing, and we forgot to pack Henry's gloves or mittens. And
So-
his hands were cold. So I happen to have all of my knitting stuff.
Pages over here
I'm gonna
trying
knit
to emergency knit mittens before the snow is done.
But get this, I looked up a pattern, and I know the lady who wrote it. It's the Sarah White pattern. It was the first toddler.
First result, she's got that SEO mojo.
I'm gonna have to let her know.
Do you think you can really pull off a pair of mittens in time for him to throw snowballs
I can get him
this
one
afternoon?
to throw a snowball with. Yeah, he can keep his other hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 10:30,
because it's worsted. This will go fast.
10:22. We'll see.
All right.
He's over here saying toys, toys, toys. You getting what you need?
Yeah.
You all the way in there?
Yeah.
Wow, you got so much stuff, kiddo.
Dad?
You got blocks? Are you gonna come sit next to me? I gotta edit a video.
Yeah. Yeah.
I finished the mitten. Look,
Mitten update.
I did it. I did
Just
it.
hold it still. Like that.
I'm so proud. I've never made a mitten before.
Now he's got one mitten.
Yeah.
Which is enough to go play in the snow.
For now. We'll do
And we'll
another
make
one,
another one.
for tomorrow.
Wow. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Let's put the snowsuit on.
Let's put your snowsuit on.
And go outside.
Let's go play.
Look at that snow hill. Look at it.
Guess I'm gonna go this way. Wow. Oh my gosh.
I walk in the snow.
My mom used to get mad when we would play in the snow because it looks so pristine. And then you kind of ruin it.
Not good running snow.
This is great. Wow, I haven't seen snow like this since I was little.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's make a snowman.
Let's do everything.
Is there some ice out here?
And it's still falling. Wow. And there's like a mountain. You can't see anything, but there's a view there. This is incredible. Oh yeah, the awning. It's a little.
No.
You got it. You've got the magic touch. I was being too aggressive or something. It wasn't a weight thing, it was a cold thing. All right, deadlift. Love it.
Am I on?
You're on. Careful, careful. Watch the bottom. All right. He's kind of crooked, but we'll shore him up. All right, you guys.
Let's name that Frosty.
You want to name him Frosty?
Yeah, his name's
What if we name him Edmund?
We have a dog named Fido.
What if it's a lady snowman? Are you okay? Do you get snow in your eye?
Yeah,
It's just water. You're okay.
flew in the snow.
Your eye flew into the snow.
Yeah.
Ah, magicalness.
To find some acorns.
Well, that's hard, isn't it? This snow's not very wet.
Rocks. I can get some rocks out of the street.
Yeah, there's a bunch under the RV. I don't really know. There's no finding a trail in this.
I kind of see it.
Oh, a snow angel.
This is not what we thought of when we thought of RV camping. But when we saw it was going to snow, I had scouted this spot. I had seen it. It looked like you could see the campsites
from the satellite map.
So it was like, okay, that's a good spot to go. We saw it was going to snow and it was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
And it's not hunting season anymore.
Hunting season's over.
We put the break in hunting season in our calendar. We're probably the only people on earth who put the not hunting season in the calendar.
People may not understand the snow desperation that we have, but like we never get snow.
This is happening at home.
It's snowing at home too, but like it always snows further north, and so going a little bit further north and getting some snow. Henry's never seen snow like this, and he's first snowman.
Oh yeah, meet Frederick, Henry's first snowman.
What do you think, little butt?
What do you think of the snow?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's kind of a nihilist. Right now.
Slippery and steep. Okay.
He also has
It's really far. Look at him go. You're doing good. Oh.
We're gonna be here for a week, but we'll probably...
We're gonna be here for Sunday.
Yeah, today is Sunday, but we'll probably take a break in between and go kind of post up at a campground nearby to reboot all of our water and electric and everything. But we should be pretty good for several days. We're not sure what the weak link is. We're kind of here to find that out. Like, what do we run out of first? Water? Not food. I'm thinking that water is going to be our limiting factor. We're experimenting with boiling some snow. We're going to go from frozen to boiling and we'll see how long it takes.
We're making pasta.
Where's the pasta?
Paige is worried that we're snowed in for the rest of our lives and that we're going to run out of water. So she said, don't use the water.
Just while there's clean, fresh snow, I thought it would be, you know, resourceful of us.
It's fun. It's very cool.
I think we should put the lid on.
You got it, boss.
That's not the lid even.
It is. Cool.
Right,
fun experiment. It's still snowing out there, by the way. There's snow falling on the spots where there were no snow. Look how like heavy that tree
I know, it's all way
has
down.
gotten. It was so fluffy before.
Yep. It
Right.
said like potentially more than 5 inches in some areas. I think we probably have 6 inches of snow up there. We what?
We've already discussed whether or not we can drive, just because we didn't anticipate
This guy can drive.
this much snow. Whoa! I'm so sad that I missed that.
Did you see that?
That was a very colorful four-wheeler.
Whoa!
With lights.
It was a side-by-side, but it was lit up like Christmas.
That was cool.
Crazy. Well, that guy got out.
Yeah, there's lots of traffic, so I feel like pretty good about it.
Yeah, I'm actually like it's clearly passable.
There are actual cars
as
driving.
long as people don't rut it up too bad.
I know.
now and then, you
The
know.
thing I worry about is it melting a little bit and then it refreezing and there being a layer of ice on the road.
Yeah, 'cause it's steep.
That's sketchy.
Yeah.
So we might be here till it warms up, but that's okay. So on our last trip, we did some epic cooking. We made curry, we made vegetarian
Bolognese.
It
Carbonara.
was a cooking marathon. So this trip, since we're doing a whole week, and Casey's got to actually work every day. Not that he didn't before, but yeah, anyways, the point is, this week we have much easier meals planned. So tonight we have pre-made ravioli, that Casey is currently draining our snow water out of, and like salad mix, lots of salad mixes, and like a bread. There's a loaf of sourdough in the oven.
Jarred sauce.
Yeah, sauce, pre-made things. And there's bread in the oven that's like pre-made. You just bake it at home or whatever, which I don't think I've ever tried, but it sounds good. So anyway, we're just keeping it pretty chill. Pretty much every meal is like that, like little pre-made thingies. Sauce it up. What is this? This sauce is like that Thrive
Sicilian
gravy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that sounded interesting.
Alright, you guys.
That looks delicious. And look guys, it's festive again, but with snow! Ultra festive.
Now with snow.
Now with snow. Okay, we're gonna eat. Oh, and look, we got a screw top because we have yet to purchase a second bottle opener. Yeah. We got up so early that everyone's exhausted, so we're setting up Henry's bed situation. It's supposed to be cold, so got it all blanketed up. And are we gonna move this to our bedroom?
We might, yeah.
For hanging out time?
Yeah, just while we're awake.
Yeah, so we're just shuffling things around, cleaning up after dinner. Casey's having a big yawn as evidence of what's going on. Good morning. What are we gonna do today? Do you know?
Well, we're gonna make breakfast today.
Oh yeah. What do you want for breakfast?
Cereal.
It's Monday morning, so Casey has to work. He's got a meeting, and so Henry and I are gonna do our homeschool stuff at that time. This week we're learning about evergreens. So this is a real test of whether Casey can work while we're around because it's really cold. We probably won't be able to stay outside the whole time he's working. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow. This is a lot more snow than we were expecting. But enough cars and side-by-sides went up and down that it looks like they've actually kept the road moderately clear. Stop that. That's so annoying.
Look, I got these faux fur-lined leggings. What better time to wear them than when it's snowy outside? The fur goes like all the way to the butt, guys. I'm gonna be so cozy. These pants are amazing. It's like wearing marshmallows. They're so squishy. I think I'm gonna be warm. This is all of our homeschool stuff for this week. So this is what we're gonna get started on. It's evergreens. Hooray. And all the stuff we need to do it. Casey made us breakfast. Thank you, Casey.
You're welcome.
You need a little backpack. Yeah, you can.
Frozen.
The boot was frozen to the floor, so it's probably kind of stiff.
I was surprised.
Are your shoes? So I'm gonna try to start a little fire over here with all those sticks we collected yesterday, just so there's like a little spot to warm up outside. But wow, it is so sparkly and just amazing. And we've got the snow monster.
yeah, if we can get some specifications on that, that would be helpful.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Awesome. That was an easy one.
What? Noah?
Okay, third time's the charm. I had to put the camera down and just keep trying. But we got it.
This tree's not another green.
No, it's not, and it forgot to drop its leaves, didn't it? And it's nice and toasty warm. Thank you, U.S. Forest Service, for the fancy little fire grill. Hooray, a little spot to keep warm and play out here for a while. And then Henry and I are going to head inside and do our homeschool stuff. Just want to spend as much time out here as I can, and I know that he needs a little more incentive to be warm, and honestly it's nice for everybody.
Okay. So.
Cool, man. Well, I'm gonna go put some boots on and try and scrape some snow off the roof of our RVs. It's cold, but the sun's out, and so I think the sunlight's gonna help melt some of this. So I'm just kind of, I was a little worried about how much weight we had on the awning. It collected some late snowfall last night. I was trying to manage it yesterday. You can see my snowdrift from just dropping it down and pushing it, but I don't think our awning's gonna last super long anyway. It was kind of dry rotted, but I put a lot of weight on it. It looks kind of stretched out, so I'm just gonna try and get the snow off of it. Plus the snow that melts off the roof is kind of sliding down it, so I'm just gonna try and keep this managed today and keep it low so it can get a lot of sunlight and get fully thawed out today. Solar panels cranking. I think it'll really get going once we get the sun that way. Now, can you count them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 6.
They are homeschooling, and I am working. I got the captain's chair as a spot, which is actually pretty sweet. I got a view of the mountain. I can see the snow. I can see the cars that go by. Not bad. I don't know if that's going to make the roads better or worse. We'll see. What are you putting snow on my stool for?
Porter.
Well, thank you. You cleaned it off. I see. You did it, Mom.
You helped.
Helped a little. Let's recap the day. What happened today? I worked. I actually got like a full work day in with phone calls and conference calls. I only had to mute my microphone to yell at Henry to be quiet like half the time. What did you do today?
I took a nap.
You did take a big
while
nap?
You yelled at Henry and worked.
I parented. I didn't yell. I
Yeah.
parented.
Well, yeah.
Look at this view. Henry, what did you do today? You played with your Duplos? Did you do anything else that was fun? Alright, get it nice and cleaned off so your butt doesn't get wet. Hey, wait, let me fix your snowsuit so you don't get snow in your boot. Uh-oh, there we go.
We did our homeschool stuff, but just for a minute.
You guys homeschooled, talked about pine trees. Oh, we had lunch.
There's no pine trees here.
Not a single one. Small cedars.
It's not working out well.
Can't find a pine cone. They were going to make pine cone burn feeders. There's no pine cones. We ended up needing to run the microwave at lunchtime today to reheat some leftovers, so I decided since we were firing up the generator, we would just let it run for a good while. So we gave the batteries a charge. We should have enough battery power to run the heater like full time for at least 2 full days, maybe 3. It's really cold though, clearly. and it's going to be in the 20s tonight, so that's our biggest limiting factor to how long we could stay out here. But running the generator, we can recharge them, so we don't like to do that much, but it is nice to know as a backup plan we can always fire up the generator and give our batteries a quick charge. Seriously though, have you ever had big snow like this before, or is this the first time?
It's the first time.
The first time you've had big snow like this. Should we go for a walk down the road at some point?
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow, go see what it's all about?
We gotta force ourselves to get out for something tomorrow because it's gonna be so cold.
Yeah.
No one's gonna wanna just like go
Sit around all day. Bye-bye, son. It's not even 5 o'clock yet.
Here you go.
On your fingers.
He's got it.
Yeah, it's a pro. Nice.
Yeah,
Dad, I grab it?
It's like he has a total like flopping on his face meltdown, and then he just pops up and does this perfectly. It's so funny.
It's very creative what you're doing.
I'm getting
The
it.
audience can't see, but this armpit camera tripod.
Grab me corn, black rice,
Black rice.
Just
It's
rice.
so starchy, but it's good.
tortillas, salad, cheese. I think we got it all. It's so much to clean up, but got it clean. Got this clean. Casey's trying out putting Henry to bed in our big bed. He can be moved really easily after he's fallen asleep. And he's just like begging for bedtime. He didn't take a nap and he's exhausted, so Casey's doing the whole bedtime routine back there, and that way we can hang out in the main area, and then if this works, we'll just set up his bed and move him when we're ready to go to bed much later tonight. If it doesn't work, we're going to be scrambling to put this bed together and get him in his own bed.
What do you think, Henry?
So.
We were supposed to both show our bad hair.
Mine's bad because I'm wearing a hat.
Henry went to bed.
Oh yeah.
It was successful.
Successfully fell asleep in the big bed.
Yep. So we have the whole cab to ourselves.
And yet we're sitting right next to each other.
We're this close together.
We might as well be in the bed.
What are you working on, Mom?
This is
you
not
knitting
another
over there?
mitten. I'm
Hold on,
working
wait.
on a sock.
Working on a sock?
I just wanted to say that it wasn't another mitten and have confusion about the continuity of the mitten story.
Oh, because you
it's very
same
similar.
same
looking.
skein, different.
This is not. This is a sock. I'm knitting the pair to this sock.
What the hell?
Okay. I felt like that was important.
Oh, what's our game plan for tomorrow? Which will be the next video, by the way.
Tomorrow, I don't know. What's your work schedule tomorrow? Same kind of time frame. 9
That's a
o'clock
great
start?
question. I have a call at 9, but it's kind of optional for me.
Well, you should just take your call. But is it okay if we're in the RV? Is it a client facing?
It's a client facing. Actually, it's at 10, not 9. I'm trying to avoid going to calls that I don't need to be on.
Okay,
I'm
I don't want you
practicing
to feel-
essentialism.
Yeah, no, as
Um,
long as it's a choice you would make at home anyway.
Over
We're
13.
still learning whether Casey can actually sustainably work in the RV. This is a whole week, like you need to be working. And it's a busy week at work, I think.
We haven't really talked about it on the channel, like about my work
what you
and my
do or
job,
anything.
but I run my own business. We're a software development company, and so I've got a lot of flexibility, but it's also a very demanding job, and so a lot of flexibility doesn't there's no one to tell me no, you know, but like the job has to get done, or you know, we don't have an income.
You have a very strong work ethic. You're not a workaholic, but you do get your work done.
Yeah.
And it's a high priority for you.
I get stressed out if my work's not done.
Yeah.
Like figuring out how to work while we travel isn't hard because like there's a bunch of rules.
You don't have a boss.
I actually don't have any rules, and I'm in charge of making all the rules, but my job is like very much around getting other people what they need, and I have a lot of bosses, like our customers, you know. It's not challenging because it's like, how do I find the time or have to be available during these hours, but like there's really no rules. And I guess I have high standards.
If you were just an employee, or if you didn't take it seriously, we could go on these trips and you would just blow off work, and that would be bad, you know.
Yeah.
Get fired.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would get fired by myself.
Yeah.
Or by my customers.
And our main challenge is for you to be able to work in the presence of a 3-year-old. It would be no big deal if it were just me. I could quietly do my knitting somewhere and you would be working. But we have a 3-year-old and he is loud and active.
That's the hardest part.
You're on calls.
Is I do a lot of calls, either client calls or internal calls are one thing.
Well, you have to focus. You can't work with. It's very hard to do anything that's not about Henry with Henry around.
Yeah. and all things considered, this was a pretty good day. I mean,
yeah, you got a lot done.
I didn't really struggle to get anything I needed done. There was one call I had to take in the afternoon and he was just done, so I went outside. That was a lot of stuff for us to cut through later. And the heater was in the background being stupid.
No, it's good.
I don't know. Stay tuned for part 2. We don't know what happens next. We have to come off this mountain at some point.
You'll see next week.
You'll see next week when or how we do it.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. It might be tomorrow. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday?
No, we're thinking...
No, it won't be tomorrow.
Yeah, so...
It'll be Wednesday or Thursday.
What's happening is there's still snow on the ground. It's freezing right now.
Cold.
Possibly snow.
A little bit of snow
more.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And then...
The point is that it will be very sunny and warm on Thursday.
Yeah, so we're thinking Thursday we will leave here, go to a campground to dump and refill tanks and all that.
Charge our
stuff.
Maybe
go get more propane, whatever.
Yeah, we'll see how the heat's doing.
And just kind of decide what to do from there.
It's Monday night. I think we're going home Friday or Saturday, so...
Yeah, I think the plan, we left Sunday, so I think the plan was Saturday, so that it's a full week.
So stay tuned. We don't know what happens next, but next week, come down the mountain, go to a campground and recharge, then make another plan.
And then who knows?
The ride down this road is going to be awesome.
That might be
insert footage
2
of
weeks from now for you guys. We don't know.
Scary road driving. It's I don't know what's worse, the ice or the mud. We'll find out. This thing weighs 15,000 pounds.
We're going to be just fine.
It's going to be great. There's lots of rednecks with big trucks coming up and down the road. We'll just get them to daisy chain a line over and pull us out of the ditch.
To pull us
Train
out.
of Jeeps.